I just want to jump in here and say the point of this video is actually not to do with the drama. The point of the video isn't to do with Colleen, although that is the subject of the video. The point of this video is to show why hatred is destructive and why it won't help in this situation. And I hope you'll stick around to the end to fully understand the points that I'm making. Please don't send any hate to me, to Colleen, to Adam, to any of the victims. I just want to be clear that I don't stand with any of the actions or anything that she said about this situation. I just want to make it clear that I don't agree with the hate, and I personally don't hate her. Please stick around to the end of the video to understand my point, and we'll get into the video. Hi my loves, my name's Lauren and this is my space to share what I want with the world, and today I want to talk about Colleen Ballinger's response video, so let's just get into that just now. So I just want to say, before we actually start talking about the situation at hand, please do not send hate to anyone, Colleen, any of the other people involved. That is not what I want to do here. If you read the title, it literally states why I don't hate Colleen Ballinger. So please keep this place clean, don't send any hate, and I want to apologise for my voice. I have literally just woken up and seen all of this. So for those of you that don't know, Colleen Ballinger is a YouTuber who has gotten herself into a couple of controversies, a couple of scandals. I'm not going to go into all of it in this video, and I don't plan to go into all of it in a different video because this isn't the type of video that I want to continue to make. I don't want to make drama videos, but I do think there is an important lesson to be learned from this situation. So if you want to learn more about what happened, there's plenty of videos detailing what she's done and why it's wrong, and yeah, so if you want to watch this video and then go and find out more about what happened, then feel free. So basically the long and short of it is, Colleen Ballinger, she has done some not right things. She has been in chats with underage fans online, and the chats haven't exactly been PG. There's been quite a lot of inappropriate things said in these chats. She has also once sent some lingerie to an underage fan. Not good, I know. Again, I'm not going over all of that. You can look at that in a different video to get a better understanding. But basically he brought up how he would run her Miranda Sings account on Twitter. She sent this said lingerie to her fan Adam McIntyre, who has now got his own YouTube channel, and he's implied that she basically took advantage of him by letting him run her Miranda Sings Twitter account. She didn't pay him for it. She states that this is, you know, typical protocol for her, where she trials people and then she was going to put them on the payroll. Again, I'm not getting into all of this. This is nothing to do with me. I just want to help get a lesson across. So Colleen made a video a couple of years ago where she addressed some of these things. She spoke about some of the allegations and she apologised for some of them. However, the video that she posted yesterday or today, depending on the time zones, I don't know. This was quite the opposite of an apology, because the things that she had previously apologised for and some other things had cropped back up from a few years ago, and instead of apologising for it now, she made a opposite type of video. So in Colleen's response video, it basically starts with her saying, my PR team or my team really didn't want me to do this. She said, my PR team told me not to talk about it, so they didn't say that I couldn't sing about it, and she picks up a ukulele. Yep, you heard that right. She picks up a ukulele. So initially, I thought she was gonna pick up this goddamn ukulele and just do a little tune about whatever the hell. And then I thought she was gonna put it down, be more serious, talk about it, you know, that sort of thing. That didn't happen. So whilst I can applaud the fact that she did come on and talk, well, sing about what happened, you know, after everyone sending her hate and all of that sort of stuff, I really don't like how she handled it. I can't help but have a slight bad taste in my mouth. You know, I can get her sentiment of feeling like, you know, what she said in her own words was the weird cringy aunt at a family reunion who is just trying to be down with the kids and, you know, all that sort of stuff. I can understand that, but that doesn't make it okay. But I'm glad she brought that up and used this as a way to not defend her actions, but maybe explain them. She refers to herself as this and says, you know, that she didn't understand boundaries with her fans and that she made a mistake and that now she's learned and she doesn't talk to fans anymore really, and she's a lot more careful about it. At this point in the video, I thought to myself, not a great apology so far, but I thought the video was going to pick up a bit. Keep in mind, she's still singing. She's not taking this completely seriously yet. Now, she very quickly goes over the fact that she's been accused of being a groomer. So this is actually from a bit in her live show. She toured, involves bringing a fan on stage, getting them to lie down and put their legs up like this. And from what I've gathered from that, basically what happens is she stands in between their legs and makes a fart joke. Or makes a joke about how they stink, or something along the lines. I'm not 100% sure. However, I don't like that in her response video, she comes on and just quickly skirts over the fact that I've been called a groomer because I made a fart joke. You know, it's one of those blink and you'll miss it type of, that's how quick it went by. You know, and especially because there's allegations of people are saying that, you know, she encouraged fans that are underage. I don't know if it was specifically underage or, you know, I'm not 100% clear on the facts on this point of, you know, the allegations, so I just want to make that clear. But from what I gathered, people are saying that she encouraged fans to go to her live shows wearing more revealing clothing to get a better chance to go on stage, to, you know, to be picked to go on stage to do this bit. So I really am not a fan of how she handled this by just, you know, skirting over it. I was called a groomer because I made a fart joke. Because the allegations are in my opinion, the allegations are quite serious. If someone's alleging that you have encouraged fans, underage or not, to dress less appropriately in order for them to go on stage, that's wrong. Now, as I said, I'm not 100% certain if she's done this, you know, I'm not accusing her of this, I'm just going by what I've seen online. Now, especially when the fan that was on this viral video, you know, with her legs up, she has stated that this made her feel really uncomfortable. You know, that the whole situation of her being on stage, she felt uncomfortable. Other fans have said the same, that they felt uncomfortable doing it. So for them to have felt hurt by this, and Colleen just completely almost dismissing that, I again do not agree, and I think she should have actually taken accountability and apologised for that. I just want to make it crystal clear that I do not in any way at all think that what she done was appropriate. I don't think that when you're in your 30s that you should have underage fans on the stage with their legs in the air and you standing over them. I don't care what the joke is, I just personally don't think that's appropriate. And I don't know if this is just me wanting to see the best in people, but I genuinely do believe that she didn't have any harmful or malicious intents with this. I obviously can't speak on behalf of her, only Colleen knows her own intentions, but I genuinely do feel like this was just a bad this was just a bad thing that they chose to do for her live shows. And it wouldn't have just been Colleen that was involved in that. You know, she would have had a team. She would have had people helping her write her show. I don't know if she does it completely on her own, but I would imagine that there's at least people there to help give her guidance. So I personally just believe and I hope that it was just bad judgment on their part, and I really don't think this makes her a horrible person. But at the same time, I do agree that it was wrong and it shouldn't have happened. So throughout Colleen's response video, she constantly says throughout that she's taking accountability. Yet not once in her video did I see her really taking accountability, apart from maybe the bit at the start where she mentions the online chats with underage fans. And even at that, I feel like that part was still weak because she didn't seem to be taking it seriously. Like, you're singing with a ukulele. You could have been a bit more serious, but do it your own way, I guess. But I get that she did apologise a few years ago for some of the allegations that were made against her, but then coming on and making this video, which is basically implying that she's actually not sorry, that's not taking accountability. That's being defensive, in my opinion. What she shows in her actions in this video is not apologetic. It's, I'm not sorry, I'm just here to defend myself. Now, I get that everyone deserves to have their sides of the stories heard. Now, whilst I get that everyone has the right to have their sides of the story heard and everybody has the right to defend themselves, if you've messed up, you really do need to take accountability. You do need to apologise. And I know she's apologised in the past, but as I mentioned in my last point, she basically in this video, in my opinion, undoes her apology from a few years ago because she's so defensive about it. You know, I don't think her response would have been such a train wreck if she had just said, there's some allegations, I've messed up, I'm sorry for the people that I've hurt, I'm sorry to the people that I've hurt, it won't happen again, I've learned, let's move on from the situation, if there's anything I can do to help anyone that I've hurt, let me know, right? That, I feel like that would have, anything would have been better than the goddamn ukulele, right? But that would have went a lot better, I think. But no, she picked up the ukulele and made a song about it. In the video, she goes on in her song saying, rumours look like facts when you don't mind the gaps. You know, the rumours are still going to be rumours if you don't address what is not true about them. She could have easily came on camera and said, these are some rumours that have been made about me. This is why it's not true. Please look at both sides of the story. But she just wrote that line in the song about rumours look like facts if you don't mind the gaps. And no. So now to the title of the video, Why I Don't Hate Colleen Ballinger. Whilst it's easy to join the mob mentality, join the hate train, and just attack people, I've never understood why people do this. Why does that have to happen? Colleen is a person. Yes, I personally believe she's in the wrong. Yes, I personally believe that she should apologise. Yes, I believe she has to properly take accountability and stop just saying she's taking accountability. But no one deserves that level of hate. No one deserves to feel like the entire world or the entire internet is against you. Hate is such a strong emotion. It's such a strong thing. It's gonna destroy the world one day. It really is. And hate can do so much destruction and so much damage to a person and their mental state. And I don't want that for anyone. I don't think anyone deserves, hate. No one deserves a mass amount of hate on this level. Not only do I think hate, causes destruction and hurts people's mental health, I also think it hinders their ability to take accountability and, have the ability to grow and learn from their mistakes. Because I know personally for me, if I've made a mistake, if I've done something wrong, I can apologise. I can say, I shouldn't have done this, or I can put my hand up and say, I'm sorry, I didn't do this right, this was wrong of me, would you forgive me, so forth, right? But the moment someone starts screaming and shouting at me and telling me how much of a horrible person I am and, telling me how much they hate me, I mean, that's just going to get my back up, and I'm not going to want to apologise. I'm just going to want to be defensive. So whilst I certainly wholeheartedly do not agree with the things that she's done, with the things that she's said, I just don't see the need for all of the hate. I believe she does have to take accountability and she should properly apologise. And I would be saying this if I was making a video about Adam McIntyre or any of the other victims involved. I would be saying no hate, no harsh comments. You know, I think the amount of hate is disgusting. You know, yeah, I'm not saying by any means to go and praise her actions and, you know, tell her it's all okay and brush it all under the rug. I am not saying that. I'm just saying please be mindful of other people and their feelings. Think about all of the people that we've lost to them unaliving themselves. As I said, hate destroys people. And I do believe that she has done wrong and that we should point it out and we should help her learn and grow. But the amount of hateful things I have seen said about this woman, towards this woman, it is horrendous. Telling someone that you hate them and that you wish they would die, or that they should go and unalive themselves, or, you know, that she's going to hell or she should go to hell, you know, and a lot of other nasty names. What good is that doing? That's not helpful in this situation at all. Especially when this woman has a history of not great mental health. She also has 3 young children that I would hate to see have to grow up without a mother if it got that bad, if her mental state got that bad. And not even just that, but how horrendous would a lot of people feel if you were the cause for that, if you were the one sending her all of that hate, and so God forbid something like that happened. Anyway, I've rambled on long enough. The point of this video is not to side with Colleen. It is not to side with the actions that she's done, the things that she's said. I have stated multiple times in this video that I do not agree and that it's wrong, because it is. But this video is just a PSA to everyone to remember, please be mindful of other people. I know that she's done things that are wrong. I know a lot of other people have done things that are wrong, but no one deserves this amount of hate. I do not hate Colleen Ballinger, but I also do not stand with her actions or the things that she has said in regards to this situation. Hate the sin, not the sinner. By all means, tell her she's done something wrong. Be constructive, help her grow, help her see what she's done and why it was wrong. But don't make her get her back up, don't get her defensive, don't send her hate and tell her that she deserves to die. It's not right. And that doesn't make you any better than anyone else in this situation. That's enough out of me. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Please be constructive and kind and compassionate. Like the video, but no pressure if you don't want to. Subscribe, I'd love to have you in our wee community, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.